Razorbacks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice...
He's going to go for a big one. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arkansas's offense has the ball for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Gets open down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on! Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
They had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Looking for the time with the extra point.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Speeding down the left side. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Ready to fire from the pistol. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Glass. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. to the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Glass. Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking downfield on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is extended over.
That's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They get him on the ground. With that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the move. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Green. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here come the Irish back on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Carr. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Glass. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic. We've got fast guys, too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. In Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals, and the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Using his legs, it's Green. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Hilton. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Jackson gonna throw it. Snares it outside, it's Green. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Bring in the Heat. Pulls it in. It's Delgado. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Punt is in the air. They extend the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by just 1 over Colorado. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, They cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing...
And down he goes back at the 3.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Jackson will throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Can they catch him? And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Starts the drive trying to go up top. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You've got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Delgado. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure. team.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking everywhere for... run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They were trying to find the edge there by swinging it out to the right, but there was no room to run.
Yeah, in order for that play to work, they're going to have to get better blocking up front. Those receivers and tight ends, they've got to do a better job getting a hat-on-hat and give that running back a chance to go somewhere with the ball.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Larson. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Jackson gonna throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gonna try to get it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking left. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jackson will throw. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll give it to the back. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Just keep swinging it. Here's a heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He leaves it with his back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional pointing and passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides, really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble, I get outside the pocket, nothing's there, live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion, move on.
With the catch, it's Hilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the air, it's Montgomery. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to...
Turning it on! That's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the 1st down. The Razorbacks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll try to pop the draw. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Quick handoff. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Montgomery. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging it, keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. This time it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Griffin. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going with the counter play here. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll run play action. He wants a big play here late. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Razorbacks will try to pick it up on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Great place to start for this offense. He'll they'll start this drive firing. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. They'll run the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and